A lot of new players have gotten into Animal Crossing since the release of New Horizons. With the game being so immensely successful and selling so many copies, it ended up being the gateway to so many people to become fans of this franchise. And for many of you watching this, I'm sure that involves checking out some of the older Animal Crossing games and exploring what other Animal Crossing things you can enjoy now that New Horizons isn't receiving any new content updates and we're waiting for the next game. However, quite a bit of Animal Crossing content has effectively disappeared forever since 2023 and 2024, meaning newer players will not be able to enjoy it in the same way that we did. So I'm going to be taking a look at some of the Animal Crossing content that is effectively now gone forever. Specifically things that we have lost this year, not even that long ago, and in 2023 as well, since they're all kind of connected. Leave a like if you wish Nintendo could have kept updating New Horizons so at least we were getting new Animal Crossing content in 2024. Now, old Animal Crossing fans should be no strangers to losing certain Animal Crossing content and features. Way back in time, we lost the ability to go online in the very first game that had this feature, Animal Crossing Wild World, and its successor, City Folk. This was hugely significant given the fact that Wild World was the first game to introduce this ability, so without Wild World we might not have Animal Crossing Online today in New Horizons. But that was quite some time ago now. Most of the Animal Crossing content we have lost focuses on the last era before Nintendo Switch. This was the 3DS and the Wii U era. Excluding the Wii U and just focusing on the 3DS, I think a lot of people would agree that this was the absolute best era to be an Animal Crossing fan. We got so much stuff, and Animal Crossing New Leaf was an absolutely incredible game. In fact, it still is, and of course you can still play it to this day. But due to Nintendo not supporting these consoles anymore, Animal Crossing fans took a heavy hit. This started back in 2023 when Nintendo confirmed the closure of the 3DS and Wii U eShops. Now this didn't seem too bad, as of course you can still get physical copies of most of the Animal Crossing games. The real problem here is the fact that several Animal Crossing games were effectively lost due to the closure of the eShop. Now I know people have certain other sneaky ways of getting these, but let's be honest, for the casual Animal Crossing player, they're probably not going to do that. They might not even be aware of that. So getting these Animal Crossing games and mini-games and such through the eShop was basically their only way. Now, none of the games that were lost on the eShop were hugely consequential, but given the fact we haven't seen them on the Nintendo Switch, it is really sad that they are effectively gone. We have things like Animal Crossing Calculator, which was basically exactly what it says. This mini little calculator app with Animal Crossing characters on it. It's nothing too exciting honestly, and it did cost you £1.79 to get, I'm guessing probably $2 or something, so maybe it wasn't worth it to the majority of people, but still, this was a really cool piece of Animal Crossing history that had been around for longer than many people watching this video have been Animal Crossing fans even. And that's not all, there was another one as well. We also happen to have Animal Crossing Clock, which again, it is exactly what it says. This is nothing too exciting and you did have to spend money on it, which was a little bit of a shame, but still, I found this really cool. It's a piece of Animal Crossing history, and if you need a clock, why not have Animal Crossing on it, you know? I guess you could do it on your smartphone nowadays, so it's probably not needed on the 3DS, but for Animal Crossing collectors and fans who just want to consume every piece of Animal Crossing content, it really was a shame that this had to disappear forever. However, something much cooler than both of these took a hit on the Wii U actually, which isn't exactly renowned for its good Animal Crossing games, honestly. This was Animal Crossing Wild World, which was ported over to the Wii U Virtual Console, something they have yet to do as of me making this video on the Nintendo Switch, which is incredibly disappointing. You could play Wild World on the big screen on your Wii U, which was fantastic. Now, you couldn't do things like going online in this, I believe, but just the fact that you could play it on your Wii U was really great, especially as the Wii U did not have much in the way of Animal Crossing. Now that Nintendo has basically not ported any of the older Animal Crossing games to Nintendo Switch, and it seems kind of unlikely that they will this late into the console's lifespan, it really is crazy to think that the Wii U got this on their eShop and we never have. But sadly, now you cannot purchase this on the Wii U at all. You would have had to have already gotten it before the eShop closed down. Thankfully, I did do this, so I still have it, which is really great, but it's just such a shame to me that they had to remove this completely. It would have been great if somehow they could have just given out this game for free so you wouldn't have to buy it from the eShop, because I think you can still technically download some free stuff from there, but anything that you needed to spend money on is no-go anymore, which is a huge disappointment. Now, that was all back in 2023, but this year has seen its fair share of disappointments as well, after Nintendo decided and confirmed that they were closing down the online servers for the 3DS and Wii U. So once again, this era of Animal Crossing took a very heavy hit. Things like going online to Tortimer's Island, which is where you could meet up with random Animal Crossing players, take part in minigames and all kinds of other stuff, is now no longer available. This is a big blow to the community who still played Animal Crossing New Leaf, and those of you who have gone back to play New Leaf ever since New Horizons stopped receiving those updates. We also have things like the Dream Suite. Now thankfully this still does exist in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but think about all of those towns in Animal Crossing New Leaf that you will now no longer be able to visit. They are just gone, kaput. And that really feels like a huge chunk of Animal Crossing history has just disappeared into the void. Some of my old towns that I made way back in 2013 now no longer exist for me, and that makes me shed a little tear. I've spoken about Animal Crossing collectors as well, and they'll be disappointed about the fact that certain badges they will not be able to get anymore because some of the features that you needed to get these badges required online, like badges for the Dream Suite and such. I'm glad I managed to get a decent amount of these on my main New Leaf town. I don't believe I'm showing it off in the video, but still, for anyone just joining the franchise who wants to collect every single thing they can in this game, of which there is a lot to complete because it's an amazing game, well, unfortunately you're out of luck in this case. We've also lost the ability to go online in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which was really the first Animal Crossing spin-off game. This basically allowed you to visit other people online in the sense of you could see their designs and stuff, just like you can in Happy Home Paradise. So thankfully we can still do that on the Switch, but for all these designs on the 3DS, unfortunately you will not be able to access them anymore. Now, I know a lot of people out there won't be too disappointed by any of these losses if they haven't played Animal Crossing New Leaf or played on the Wii U. Maybe you just started with New Horizons and you just want to play on the Switch. But I think this is good evidence that in the future we will see online closures for the Switch too, meaning that certain content in Animal Crossing New Horizons will no longer be available. Now, absolutely don't want to panic anyone here because I imagine that to be quite a long time away, so you don't have to worry. And it is possible that it might actually be different this time around since we have to pay for online, but who knows? Either way, if you are bored of Animal Crossing New Horizons, I would definitely recommend going back to Animal Crossing New Leaf, Wild World, City Folk, and even the original on GameCube. Whilst you might not have all of the stuff available due to these closures and other limitations of the older consoles, they are all so good, and if you really want to enjoy Animal Crossing as a whole, you've got to play these games. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you make it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more.